one.
All right, guys, now we are working on a mount escape. This is the trap and roll, This is an escape that will get you from your back to your knees or your feet, which is always a good thing. Now, I want to let you know there's many ways you can do a trap and roll. I'm going to show you my best ways, the ways that you'll probably experience the most of, and then we'll go from there, okay? So let's look at first here, like this. She's mounting me, knees on both sides. If she is not down, I need to get a hold of her right away. So what I'm looking for is control of her arm in some way, preferably her wrist and her elbow. If you do it this way, we want to make sure that her arm is not straight down into us like this, where we would get punched. I want her hand away from me, okay? And I don't want it out here. There's no way I can do this. I'm not strong enough to do that, nor are you. So make sure it goes in here. I got her wrist, I'm pushing it into her, and her elbow, I'm pulling it out a little bit. Now I want to bump, so I lift up off of my feet, and I'm going to push my knee into her. It forces her forward. As soon as that happens, I'm stepping over the side that I'm trapping, and I'm going to bridge, look that way, look above my head, and now I go to roll. Now from here, I start to get up. If she doesn't lock her legs, I stand up, and now I'm looking to pass, okay? Let's look at that again from this way. So, one way to do it is when they're upright, we're getting a hold of their arm, okay? Now look here, my feet are close, I push up, and I guide her forward with my knee. I don't hit her, I just guide her. Now as soon as I'm coming down, I'm stepping over, I bridge again, I look where I want to roll, and I go through. Again, if their legs are open, whoa, we could start attacking something. If you're not confident in passing, then hey, we could go for Ashigarami maybe. All right, let's go this way now, ma'am. Here. Again, wrist and elbow control. I bump them forward, stepping over, coming around. If she locks her legs, I can still escape her closed guard. Okay, now let's look at another variation of the trap and roll. This is actually one of my favorite ones because the person thinks they are controlling you, which they kind of are, but we use that to our advantage. So if she ever has us in a neck hug, this is not good, all right? The great thing about this is she's trapping her own arm, okay? When they are here, we want to grab their arm, their shoulder, and take our elbow and bring it in. Our other hand is out to the side. It's important that we reach up to the ceiling. Notice how I reach. So from here, I'm going to bridge, reach, and I roll through. Remember the end, I can choose what I want to do to start controlling her, okay? That's when they trap you with a neck hug. A lot of us will experience that because our partners are going to be trained to go there. So this is your way out. If you catch them right away, you'll escape. Again, do not ignore this one. This will save you. Bridge and roll. Okay? Now, another thing with the trap and roll I'll show. Let's go this way. Let's say, for example, you get an arm trapped. You do your thing, you're going. Now, when I go to roll her, she takes her hand and she catches her balance. Whoa. So I start pushing through, it doesn't work. Okay, one thing we can look to do is change gears. Or I can start pulling that arm away and going to the other side. All right, this is something that will catch a lot of your partners off guard. As soon as you notice them put their hand out, just reach up and grab it and go the other way. It works really well. Let's look at it one more time. All right, I hope you can use this. So look, I'm going. stops herself, I grab it, and take her the other way. Okay? So there it is, the trap and roll. One thing though, if you are a little more advanced, I want you to make sure you do something after you trap and roll. So you stand up and pass. You stay down and pass. You go to Ashigarami. You break their guard. We have to do something. So trap and roll, it's my favorite skill. I hope it becomes yours too. Good luck.